It's Friday and you know what time it is, boys and girls. Premier League predictions. Game week 17. And this might be the last game week, boys and girls, because why the hell am I 10 points behind the scene, fam?
Oh, my God.
I can't lie, man. 10 points. I'm going to put the fries in the bag. The thing is, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be so real. I'm going to tell you my tactic. The thing is, I do too much research. Like, I look at everything, away record, home record. Wallah, bro, I just vibe it. I should just vibe it. This is the last time. This is the last week. Honestly speaking, this is the last week I'm actually doing all of this tactical. I'm checking this. I'm checking the previous head-to-head away from home. How many goals? Bro, I'm doing too much. Wallah al-Azim, I'm doing too much, bro. But Hasib is currently 74. Shaib Hussein, 73, 72. And me on 64. I can't lie, man. I should put the fries in the bag, wallah. At the moment, the way it's looking embarrassing. But before we get to the first game, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel, and of course, comment your own thoughts. And also, I'm not giving up. Impossible. Bro, do you know who I support? Do you know who I support, Ak? My team is the master of remontadas. It's the king of comebacks. I'll come back, trust me. First game is Newcastle versus Chelsea. And this is a big game. Big game for Chelsea. Especially with the way things are at the moment in the league. Newcastle, of course, big win at the Cup, and Chelsea as well. But St. James Park, early kickoff, 12:30, no Caicedo, no Steve. It's going to be big. It's going to be massive for Newcastle. I don't know. I don't think Chelsea's going to win. I don't think with no Caicedo, I don't think Chelsea will win. Yes, Fofana's now back healthy, and that's going to help a lot back end. But I look at going forward, no Steve, no Caicedo. Cole Palmer's not 100%. I think he might play 45, 60. They might force him to play more. Newcastle's coming into this game with a lot of momentum. Yes, the game against Sunderland, they lost, but I think they bounced back well against Fulham in the midweek. I don't know, man. Like, I watched the Chelsea against Cardiff. Yes, it was the B team, but still, they still had a couple main players. It wasn't good enough for Chelsea. I'm going to go with a Newcastle win. And then I got very surprised that the other two boys agree with me. I thought I was going to be the only one. But I've gone with 3-1 Newcastle. Hasib and Hussein has gone with 2-1 Newcastle. And Shaib has predicted a 2-2 draw. I'll be very surprised if Chelsea will. If Chelsea win, this is a massive, massive statement win. But I find without Steve, without Caicedo, I find it very, very difficult. Then it's Bournemouth versus Burnley. And I can't lie for Bournemouth. If they lose this game, bro, a lot of pressure on the players. Yo, they are going on one of the worst patches. I don't think they've won any of the last 6-7 games, bro. Like, the way things are going, they're getting closer and closer to relegation. Not necessarily like to 18th, but they're around the 13, 12, 11. Like, at one point, bro, they were second. They were second at the start of the season. They have to win against Burnley. And Burnley, similar to Bournemouth, their run is bad as well. And they are in relegation. I'm going to be real. If Bournemouth don't win, then I'm having a massive, massive... this might be the last time I'm actually rooting for Bournemouth, like, especially with the predictions video. But it's crazy. I think this might be the first time or second time. I think it has happened before. But every single person has predicted Bournemouth to win 2-0. It's kind of crazy. Wallah al-Azim, no one knows each other's prediction. I put mine first, and I ask individually to give me theirs, like, privately. The fact that everyone will 2-0 is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Then it's Brighton versus Sunderland. Both teams has won 2 out of the last 5 games. Brighton hasn't won any of the last 3 games. And Sunderland's coming into this game with a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence, especially beating Newcastle in a massive derby. And that was a massive, massive win. Sunderland are now 3 points above Brighton. Brighton, they tend to play better at home. Sunderland, I think I've only picked up 2 away wins. Again, bro, I might just stop doing that and just go vibes, but I'm still going to do it. I have gone with Brighton to win 2-1. I think Brighton will win, and I think at home, I feel like they're a bit different, and I think that they play better. Of course, they've got 2 suspensions with Lewis Dunk not playing and Gomez, the Paraguayan, not playing. Sunderland have scored a lot of momentum for Sunderland, but I do think Brighton will win. I've gone with 2-1 Brighton. Hasib had gone with 2-2, and Brighton and Hussein and Shaib has both predicted 1-0 Brighton. Man City versus West Ham. Big game for City, because if they win this game, they'll be leading the league. They'll be top of the league before Arsenal play Everton later that day at 8 p.m. This is a massive game for City. And I do think at home, bro, they're on a very good confident. Last game, they beat Palace 3-0. They won the cup against Brentford. Ryan Cherky's playing amazing. Haaland is scoring goals. Foden is scoring goals. City is having a lot of confidence. And of course, the reports that came out yesterday, I believe that this might be Pep's final season. So that might play into it, but I don't think it will. West Ham are coming into this game, not a lot of confidence. I'm going to be real. I've gone with 4-0 Man City. Hasib has predicted 4-0 Man City. And both Hussein and Shaib has predicted 3-1 Man City, with Hussein getting his double points, using his double point, apologies. Then we've got Wolves versus Brentford. And I have got no idea why. I keep doing this, by the way. I'm the only one that keeps predicting Wolves to win at home. The last 2 or 3 maybe. The last 3 games Wolves played at home, I've always predicted Wolves to win. And I never get it right. Wolves will win at one point. They will. At one point, they will win. And the reason why I keep doing it, like, as they say, don't give up. If you fall once, get back up. If you fall again, get back up. Never give up. And that's why I will never give up. I will be the first one to predict Wolves to win. I don't know when it will. It might be this week. It might be next month. It might be never. But at one point, I will get Wolves to win. And I think this might be the week. I know I keep saying it, but this feels different. This feels different. One, because everyone else predicted Wolves not to lose. So when I saw the results, when I saw a draw, I'm like, you know what? That's actually a decent result. Secondly, Brentford are going on a bad run themselves. They are going on a bad run themselves, and the Brentford fans are fuming at the manager. Like, they want him sacked. I think it's Andrews, or whatever his name is. They're basically playing. They play the worst football. Hoofball, set pieces, throw-ins. It's the worst. Wolves, surely this might be the week. That's why I've gone with Wolves. Hasib, Hussein, and Shaib has all predicted a draw. Then we've got the biggest game of the weekend between Spurs and Liverpool. And this is a big game. Massive game for both teams. Both managers are under pressure. You've got Onslaught who's under pressure. Thomas Frank is massively under pressure. And the Spurs fans, every Spurs fan that I've seen online, one of them being, of course, Fuad, he's fuming. He wants him out. And I've seen other Spurs fans on social media all agree, and they don't want Thomas Frank anymore. Onslaught, of course, he's managed to buy time with the last 2 wins against Brighton and Inter. But now Mo Salah's now gone on international duty. And Szoboszlai is out. That's a massive injury. I think Salah, he wasn't starting anyway, but Szoboszlai being out, I think that's the decider. For Spurs, Kudus, of course, there, but I think he might have gone away for AFCON. Spurs have done well at home. Like, out of the last 3 games, yes, they lost against Forest, and it was embarrassing, but they won the last 2 games at home. I think it was against Brentford and the Champions League game. I do think Spurs will win, man. I don't know why. I've got no idea why, but I think Spurs will win. I don't think Liverpool will win this game. I've gone with 3-1 Spurs, and everyone else have predicted Spurs not to win. You've got Hasib predicted a draw using his double points. Hussein used one. He predicted 2-1 Liverpool, and Shaib predicted 2-1 Liverpool using his double points. I don't know if I don't know why I love to be different. Wallah. Everton versus Arsenal, the second biggest game of the game week. This is, of course, a game which Arsenal must win, because bearing in mind if City win, which I think will happen, Arsenal will enter this game being second. Like, the top place will be gone. And this is kind of surprising. Like, no one, I think, expected it, especially about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, when Arsenal was winning games like without conceding goals, and they're winning, and everyone else was losing. Everyone had Arsenal just running away with the league. But the fact that potentially in this game week, Arsenal could be second if City win, that's kind of crazy to me. It is crazy. They're playing Everton, who's done well, but I think Arsenal win, man. Like, I don't see Arsenal bottling again. Like, last 3 years is the last 3 years. The past is the past. But for them to make it 4 out of 4, and this game will tell me a lot about mentally how Arsenal will approach this game, because I think it will happen. Arsenal will be second when they enter this game. So I want to see how they are mentally, and I think they've done well in recent games. Yes, the game against Wolves, they needed a loss and it wasn't good enough. But I do think this is going to be a good, comfortable, professional win for Arsenal. I've gone with 2-0 Arsenal, and everyone else has predicted Arsenal to win. Hasib and Shoaib predicted similar result, and Hussein has predicted 2-1 Arsenal. Then we've got Leeds versus Palace, also 8 p.m. By the way, like, the scheduling for this week is kind of weird. You've got 7 games or 8 games, like 8 games taking place on a Saturday, 1 game on a Sunday, and 1 game on a Monday. It makes no sense. Like, why not have few games on Sunday, fam? Like, the schedule, like the last 2 weeks, but the last game week and this game week, even to be fair, this whole season, the schedule has been so weird. Anyway, Leeds versus Palace, and this game, I actually think I might be correct. Let me show you the result first, and let me show you what everyone else has got, and that's why I feel confident. Everyone else has made no research. No research on this one. I actually made mad research, bro. Everyone else has predicted. Shoaib has predicted 3-2 Palace, and both Hasib and Hussein has predicted a draw. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Sarr is not there, the best player. The second best player in Munus this season is out with an injury. Mateta is out now with an injury to December. That's been confirmed today. So a lot of players are out, by the way. A lot of players are out, which makes me question if they know this, and which makes me happy that I've predicted Leeds to win. Leeds, I can't lie, they've done well. Win against Chelsea, close against City. They drew the last game. I forgot who was against. They come into this game with decent momentum, and I think that will continue by beating this game, bro. Palace are missing 3 of the best 4 players. Munus is not there, Mateta's not there, and Sarr's not there. I think, and Kamada's not there either. So I think this game Leeds could win. Hence the reason why I predicted Leeds to win 2-1. Then we've got the Sunday's kickoff between Villa and United, and I don't know why I put the result straight away, but fair enough. I think United, I don't know if Ahmad and Mbeumo is not there. I'm basing it on the fact that both of them are not there, by the way. They might, because AFCON starting on Sunday, but wait, hold on, the game is on Sunday, and AFCON, impossible. Both of them are not there, bro. Because AFCON starts on Sunday, and Cameroon and Ivory Coast starts too. Impossible. Both of them not there. I'm bugging. Bro, neither of them are there. Hence the reason why I feel a lot more confident at picking Villa to win, because Ahmad has been important and Mbeumo has been important for both of them. And Villa has been very good at home. They are on this massive winning streak. I think it's now 7 games, 8-game winning streak. And it continues. I think it will continue this game week against United, and I think Villa will win, which will put more pressure on Ruben Amorim. And then the last game of this game week is between Fulham and Forest. And I think with this game, I've predicted a draw. I think both teams are in a similar-ish position. I think Forest has done well, because at one point they were literally 18th, but now they're slowly climbing the ranking. Fulham, it's always mid-table, and of course they played 2 days ago, so I think that might play into play. I think they might be a little bit exhausted, but I've predicted a draw, 1-1, and both Hasib, Hussein, all 3 of them, Hasib, Hussein, and Shoaib, has all predicted Fulham to win. But put down in the comment section what your predictions are for this game week. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you still think I'll be last come next game week. Peace.